Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and this is the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, your daily dose of tech news, gadget views, and answers that you can use. By the way, I'm sorry for yelling in yesterday's video. I didn't mean to blow out your eardrums. The Locker Gnome Daily Report is brought to you by GoToMeeting with HD Faces, the powerfully simple way to meet online from anywhere. With GoToMeeting, you share the same screen, making it easier to be on the same page, all while seeing each other in HD video. Easily launch or join a meeting using your computer, phone, or tablet, even present from your iPad. I used GoToMeeting this morning to connect with people who are helping me assemble Vlogger Fair, which I hope you plan on attending, like John for Lakers, Soldier Knows Best. Did I mention that I'm going to be there? Hopefully you will be too. Either way, we used GoToMeeting to plan a real-life event, and we saved money and time in the process. So you can try GoToMeeting free for 30 days if you'd like. Visit GoToMeeting.com, click the Try It Free button, and use a promo code Pirillo. Let's see what I have to share with you today. How about we start with what I'm wearing on my head? I tried these at South by Southwest, and I knew instantaneously that they would become my next set of headphones. Thanks to Jabra for sending along a pair of Revo Wireless. If you're not a believer yet, you will be. The Revo Wireless supports Dolby Digital Plus audio, has mic and music control, works wired or wirelessly over Bluetooth, has a foldable design, is life-proof, it's been drop tested before, has NFC capabilities for easy pairing, and up to 12 hours music and talk time, and 10 days standby time, charges by micro USB. Let's see here, what else does this thing have? I can control the audio by way of touch, and adjust the equalizer by way of an application on my smartphone. The thing that sold me on this was the fact that it worked both wired and wirelessly, because there's been times when I've needed juice in my noise-canceling headphones, and couldn't use the headphones at all until the device had been recharged. That's not an issue with these headphones. And even though I wouldn't say they're true noise cancelers, when I tried them, I asked if they were noise canceling headphones, and they said no. I said, you're kidding me, because this is a better experience than the current noise canceling headphones that I have right now. And they said, really? And I said, yeah, I have to have them. Once again, I have to thank Jabra for passing these along. I cannot wait to use them. You'll see them pop up in a Pirillo vlog again and again and again in the future, because these things are awesome. They're everything I want in headphones. Super lightweight, over-the-ear design, portable, and audio sounds great in them too. So when you see me wearing these puppies in future Pirillo vlogs, you'll know exactly what they are. Time to do the I got new hardware dance. All right, folks, get to making those animated GIFs. Oh, you want me to dance with the headphones on? Fine. Maya-hee, Maya-hoo. I hope you guys have already taken advantage of the Name Your Own Price Mac software bundle. We've sold a few hundred of them so far, so I know you guys are very happy with it, considering that you can get the ability to play Blu-ray discs, movies, on your Mac with the software that you can get for less than $10 on deals.lockergnome.com. We also just posted a deal for 50% off this speed reading video course. Unless you like to spend extra time in your day reading things that you probably wouldn't have read anyway. That product, naturally, is for those of you who still do read. But if you're gonna read, why not read twice as fast? That way you could be TLDRBRA. We've also posted a 76% discount on the Ultimate WordPress Starter Kit. So what are you waiting for? Get started with WordPress with this kit and save money. And maybe you don't want to take advantage of these deals. That's up to you. But you might know someone who does want to take advantage of these deals. So when you refer a friend to any one of these deals, you can make $10 in the process. I'm helping you make money! Unless, of course, you don't like making money. Will buying video games at a store be obsolete? That was a question posed by one of our guest bloggers. I remember a day and age when cartridges were sold at $30 a pop. And, for someone who was a kid at the time, that was just impossible to pay for. I would have killed for a way to make money so that I could buy more video games as a kid. Now I just rely on an arcade machine I have on the other side of my home office that I just featured in a Pirillo vlog yesterday. Well, what do you think? Are game stores going the way of the dodo? Well, it's a foregone conclusion that most of the games you're going to be playing at some point in the future are going to be fully digital. So at what point are you going to abandon the hard copy of games? Or be forced to abandon it? And I realize that's going to be a bigger issue for those of you who don't have access to broadband, which I don't think many people who don't have access to broadband are watching my videos, since watching videos online is very broadband intensive. We're probably a few years away from having to make that leap, but I expect that consoles like the Oh Yeah, to lead the way. My Ouya, by the way, is on pre-order from Amazon. That's right, I ordered an Android gaming device. It's $99. That's geek impulse buy territory for me. And think about how many games you've wasted money on. I don't mean spent money on to enjoy. You just bought the games and then realized they sucked. That's how it used to be with Atari cartridges. Who knew? But let's say you're moving from Android to iOS. It could happen. If you're looking for a helpful guide to get you started, you may want to download Using iOS, your guide to the latest and greatest mobile operating system. Well, I wouldn't go as far as to call it latest or greatest necessarily, but at least this guide is free. Holy farking ox snot! We've posted a guide on how to group taskbar buttons in Windows 7 because one of you asked. See, when you ask questions, I tend to answer them. And speaking of answers to questions you didn't ask yet, do you want Google Now on your iOS device today? You may want to download this. It's not Google Now, but it acts an awful lot like it. Osito, that's O-S-I-T-O. When you give it permission to access your calendar and push notifications, it'll keep you connected to the things that you're going to be doing anyway. That's the beauty of Google Now. And until Google releases Google Now for iOS, and it's a foregone conclusion that they likely will, you could use Osito. There's my Google Now for today, including the headlines from the Jodi Arias trial. Yeah, I'm still following it. The latest weather, nearby events, even the amount of time it's going to take me to get to my evening appointment, which I haven't really set up yet. Google Now is getting better at keeping you more informed with the things that you're going to be doing. And it's nice to see that Osito gives iOS users a chance to have that kind of functionality in the iPhone. And while we're on the subject of Nexus devices, someone sent me a gift from Trent Birch Bowser. I figured you could use some cases for your Nexus devices. The white one is for the Nexus 7, and it'll go well with the Stormtroopers. The red one is for the Nexus 10, and both the cases provide sleep and wake functions. They're both poetic slimline portfolio cases, and they're beautiful. Thanks again, Trent. My Nexus devices are happier now. Although, speaking of Nexus devices, someone's done calculations based on math that Google isn't really sharing openly, and apparently they haven't sold that well. Or let me put it to you this way, there have likely been more Microsoft Surface Pros sold compared to Nexus 10s. And the Nexus 10 is a damn good tablet too, at least for browsing the web and doing basic things on. They've still got to work on getting more tablet apps available in Google Play. And of course, you already know how I feel about the Nexus 7 as far as budget tablets are concerned. It's tough to beat. Amazon Studios has debuted 14 pilots for free viewing. Just head over to studios.amazon.com to take a look, and of course, give them your feedback. We have an opportunity to control exactly what Amazon does with these pilots. We can turn any one of them into full-on shows. That being said, I think the future of Hollywood is happening right now. In this very video, I'm in Seattle, nowhere near Hollywood, and delivering you information and trying to do it in an entertaining fashion. Well, at least I have 1 out of 2 of those things nailed. Twitter has set a May 7th kill date for TweetDeck Android, iPhone, Air, and Facebook integration. The news doesn't really bother me because I'm already using the desktop standalone version of TweetDeck as well as the Google Chrome extension for TweetDeck. Both are pretty decent. In many ways, it's become my default Twitter experience at this point. Plus, you can schedule tweets if you want. And you thought I was staying up till 3 in the morning to make sure people who don't live on my side of the planet can see what we're posting? Well, come on, dude. We're not all in the same time zone. This just in, I'm going to get a hold of an HTC One and hopefully unbox it for you live on YouTube next week. And remember, this coming Monday is our 1-year anniversary for the Pirillo vlogs. Join us live on YouTube then. The time is probably going to be around 10 a.m. Pacific because Diana's in the Central Time Zone and, you know, it's just never a good time for everybody. If you want to ask me questions live, that'll be a time to do it. And here's one question I'll answer not so live, sponsored by GoDaddy.com. If you want to save money on your next purchase, just email me first. I will send you my latest list of coupons while I still have them. Brock Landers on LockerGnome.net asked, which iMac is right for me? iMacs are some of the best Windows or OS X machines you can get. He finds himself confused with size, processor, RAM, graphics card, and whether or not to get a Fusion drive or just a traditional hard drive. Every iMac is powerful, but if you had the choice between a Fusion drive or a traditional hard drive, I'd go with the Fusion drive, if only because it gives you the best of both worlds. I'm seriously this close from never recommending you buy a new computer with an internal hard drive. Go SSD every single time. Or a Fusion drive with the best of both worlds. Hard drives are just old technology. And trust me, a huge bottleneck. If you're looking for speed, you gotta go SSD. If you're looking for the best of both worlds, again, a Fusion drive. Even if you never want to mind meld with me or anybody else, we appreciate you liking and sharing this video as well as all the other videos that we create for you in YouTube. Bring a friend along, have them subscribe to the channel. And if every one of you brings a friend, I will have doubled my subscriber base in, well, however long it takes you to bring a friend. We'll see you later.